What's up today, guys? Back at you again. Sitting in my gaming room. Everything is pretty much set up the way I'm liking it. Spent the last couple days just playing games, relaxing. Finished up Halo Infinite. Loved that game. That game was absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, it got me really into Halo in general. So I'm watching the show now. I just finished episode 1. I thought it was great. I thought it was excellent. I hear that it gets a lot of hate, but honestly, from the friends that I trust, they say that it's a great show, so I want to check it out and get more into the Halo franchise, because honestly, in the past, I would really kind of skim over the cutscenes, not really pay attention to it, and just try to blast through the game. But I found this year, in the past year or so, I've been really getting into single player games. I beat Spider-Man 2 recently, I beat Halo Infinite, and there was another one I beat, but I'm trying to remember what it is. Assassin's Creed, Mirage, there's a couple other ones as well. And next up, I think I'm going to get into Metal Gear Solid. And I've never gotten into Metal Gear Solid, guys. I've never played Metal Gear Solid. I've maybe played a couple minutes of it. I remember when, whatever that demo was that came out on the Xbox One, Metal Gear Solid 4, I don't know, Echoes or something. I can't remember the name of it. But I want to get into Metal Gear Solid. I want to start from the beginning. So I'm going to play it on the PS3. I've had this copy of the game for a while now. I think it's got all of them on it. I mean, it looks like it has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games on here. I could be wrong. That could be they could be exaggerating some of the expansions, but I'm definitely going to check out this game next. That's next on my list. But before all of that, what I need to do, come with me if you can. If it'll come with me, I don't know. I need to set up, I just hit my toe. I need to set up my new soundbar. So I picked up a Sony G700 soundbar from Best Buy today. I'm gonna set this bad boy up. Let's take a look at it. Let's see how it performs, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, here's the Sony HT-G700 soundbar. Picked it up at Best Buy today. Paid $349 for it. It's kind of that healthy medium between, let's see if I can flip over here. It's kind of that healthy medium between a high-end version and a cheap version. I was looking at the Sony, I think they're the A2000 and the A3000 and stuff like that. They were about $500. I think the A2000 was, and maybe it's the S2000, I can't remember. But I just had this gut feeling, don't go with the high-end stuff. I've never been really needing the high-end musical stuff, so this is all I really need. I'm gonna unbox it, I'm gonna set it up. Let's take a look and see how it sounds. Sub's actually pretty big. I think I'm gonna put it beside the TV. We'll see. Oh yeah, looking pretty cool. That fancy beast. It's a pretty beefy soundbar. It's got Dolby Atmos. It supports Dolby Atmos. It doesn't have top firing speakers, but it does the trick. There it is, just right underneath my Sony TV. I felt like getting Sony was important. I like to stay consistent with my products. If I'm gonna get a Sony TV, then it's good to have a Sony soundbar. Yeah, Lou. One of the other things I need to think about with the soundbar is the fact that I want to utilize eARC on it. And in order to do that, I have to use either HDMI 3 or 4. And the problem with that is 3 and 4 are newer versions of the HDMI specs, so they support VRR 120 frames, that sort of stuff. So I want to have one for the Xbox, one for the PlayStation 5. Now what I could do is just swap whenever I want to play those consoles, but I might look into getting a splitter for that as well. They're pretty cheap on Amazon. I was looking them up yesterday. They're about 20-30 bucks, and you can get a splitter that will support the 4K, 120, VRR, all that stuff, and then I can utilize that in one of the HDMI ports. And actually, I just noticed that this soundbar has an HDMI in, so it could do a pass-through. However, I don't think it does 4K, 120, VRR, the type of things that I'm looking for. So I'll have to do some research on that though and see if it does, but I don't think it does, so it's all good. Okay, so I finally got it set up. There's the soundbar right there. And unfortunately, I've had to run some cables over here. There was not much I can do about it. I might try to find something to kind of cover this area at some point. There's the soundbar. Please wait. TV. Switching audio. Sounds pretty good. All right, so what we can do here is take a look at Avengers: Infinity War. I'm just playing it from Disney Plus, and as you can see, it has Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, 4K Ultra HDR. This TV supports Dolby Vision, and the soundbar supports Dolby Atmos to an extent. Of course, it's not going to be perfect because it's not full surround sound, but the fact that it does support it in some extent is pretty cool. So let's give it a try, and we'll see if it picks it up. You can see down at the bottom, it's actually picking it up. Well, of course, I started like in a loud, super loud scene, but sounds pretty good though. What's going on today, guys? Back at her again here. Still working on my gaming room. I've been making a couple changes to it. Ended up having to take the rug out and a couple other things. I'll provide an update on that in a video. For now, I'm actually going to be on the road next week. I'm going to be visiting some family and taking care of some stuff. So, you know, you'll probably see a lot of footage of probably some thrifting, you know, maybe some pawn shops here and there, but like pick up a couple games. Give you a couple updates on that, yeah, I'm gonna be on the road, so there won't be as much gaming room updates in this video, but there will be other gaming related updates. So I'm gonna show you a couple of my pickups that I've also picked up in the last couple months. I haven't actually done a pickups video in a little while, and I thought about maybe, you know, let's blend it into the vlog for now, and I can show you some of my pickups. So that's what I think I'll do, and I'll also show you my my thrifting and other things as well. So stay tuned, guys. Let's have some fun. And actually this week I was provided a code for Lawn Mowing Simulator Landmark Edition on the Nintendo Switch. So it's perfect timing for me. I can play that game while I'm on the road and just hanging out while I'm visiting family and stuff like that. Feels like a good game for portable playing. So I'll give you my thoughts on that game as well in this video. And if I feel the need to, I'll do a more in-depth review video of it as well. What you got, Riley? What you got? What's going on today, guys? Down visiting some family while watching over my sister's dog, actually, and got my dogs here with me as well this week. My wife's here as well. She's out just running some errands, and so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to install Lawnmower Simulator on my Switch, and I'm going to give that game a try, let you know what I'm thinking about it, and what the vibe is of that. Probably stop by some pawn shops today, maybe do some thrifting. You know, if I don't get to it today, then I will at some point this week. So Parlor Pawn for sure. There we go, lawn mowing simulators installing. I've also been playing Super Mario RPG, so probably play a little bit of that while I'm waiting for it to install, and I've been loving this game, guys. I'm looking forward. I think this will be the next game I end up beating. What's going on today, guys? Just off to go check out one of my favorite places in Moncton, Parlor Pawn. Let's go check it out. Good bit of, like, they had taped somebody else's a page of their order onto my order. So when I showed up, my order was like 42. I remember to take it out of my bag. So we use it one night, and then I leave it in my bag. Ended up finding two games at Parlor Pawn. Found Sunset Overdrive for $5 and the Halo Anniversary Edition on the Xbox 360. Paid $9.95 for that one. You know, not the best of deal for the Halo. Sunset Overdrive, you know, I kind of in the mood for collecting exclusive Xbox games right now, so, and I'm high on Halo, man, right now. I'm still watching the second season of the Halo show, but overall, I'm really into that show right now, so, yeah, I'm trying to find all the Halo stuff I can get right now. In terms of games, I'm not getting statues and shit like that, but in terms of the games, I'm trying to pick up as many as I can, so I'm off to Value Village next. Let's see what we can find. No luck at the Moncton Value Village, as per usual. I mean, it's pretty divey. It's not the best of prices. I'm sure Retro Rivals can agree that, you know, this is a pretty rough Value Village. The prices are super expensive. Games are $8 and more, you know, not a lot of stuff to find. Took a look at the CDs, the DVDs, things like that, but there's nothing for me today. All right. What's going on today, guys? Just leaving the Salvation Army here in Moncton. Have a day off today, so today's my wife's birthday, actually. Stop by at the Carefree Cakery to pick her up a nice cake. So it's a nice local place here in Moncton. If you haven't checked it out, you should check it out. It's a really cool little spot. Found Merv Griffin's Crosswords. Been into crosswords lately, so I think this will be a fun game to try out on the Wii. What's up, guys? Back from my trip to Moncton, and back in my old gaming room right now. It's a little messy back there, but yeah, just figured what I'd do is just give you a little breakdown of the things that I picked up recently. I know you saw some of the games that I grabbed there in Moncton, but I did grab a couple others as well, and some that I asked my mom to pick me up before I went down to Moncton. And one of them is Halo Master Chief Collection. I'm hyped on Halo right now, so I want to go back. I want to play all the original games. You know, it's on Game Pass and everything like that, but I wanted the physical version. And I think I want the physical versions because of the way that the gaming industry is going. A lot of the rumors are that the next consoles will be digital only. Wanted to grab it when I can. I picked this up for 20 bucks at Parlor Pawn. You know I love my Parlor Pawn. One of the other games I got my mom to grab for me was Halo Infinite. And she picked this up for me at Best Buy. Paid $19.99 for it. The Best Buys around me didn't have it anymore, so Moncton had it. Of course, she ran over and she got it for me. And you know, I have no complaints. I don't plan on opening this, actually. I just want to leave it as brand new. The other one I picked up, guys, I'll keep it nice and simple, is Sunset Overdrive. You guys saw that earlier in the video. Again, I just want to start collecting some of the physical games on the Xbox, and specifically on the Xbox One. Sunset Overdrive, you know, it's an Insomniac game, the last Insomniac game, I believe, that came out on the Xbox before Sony locked it down with Insomniac. You know, at the time, I didn't really enjoy this game. I couldn't get into it. You know, I know it's critically acclaimed, people like it and stuff like that. I want to go back and I want to give it another shot, and I wanted this game on physical. Happy about it. $5, really, you can't complain, right? $5 is a good deal for any game. So yeah, I'm happy to have Sunset Overdrive in my collection. Again, guys, we'll keep it quick with this one. Halo Anniversary Edition on the Xbox 360. Hyped on the Halo, so what else can I say? You know, I just wanted it in the collection. $9.95, picked it up at Parlor Pawn, you saw earlier in the video. This one's interesting, guys. You know, you guys saw me in the video pick up Merv Griffin's Crosswords. You know, I picked this up because me and my wife, we've been big into crosswords. I don't know if it's just because we're getting older or what, but we've been playing crosswords. We're back into Wordle. We're playing those type of games. We actually busted some of this out last night, and it was interesting. It was tough. It's not like those simpler crosswords that we're used to. So, but we enjoyed it. You know, we both were sitting down on the couch, hanging out with the dogs. Just one person needs to really control the remote. I didn't even know this was a TV show, Merv Griffin's Crosswords, I guess. It's kind of like a mix between crosswords and Jeopardy, but we just played free play, like where you can just play any any crossword puzzle. They have like movies, music, sports, you know, all different types of themes. I got easily my $4 worth last night while we were just having a good time playing this, hanging out, relaxing. I have no complaints. So guys, yesterday I went to Value Village and I forgot to record. I got to get better at that. I got to get better at recording, giving my phone to my wife or something like that to record while I'm picking up some games. But a part of me as well is I don't really like to record in the stores and stuff like that. I feel a little awkward. Sometimes I just want to be in the moment and maybe talk about it after, especially like at small places like Parlor Pond, you know, just capture a little bit of footage. But I'm not going to be like, you know, oh, here's me, I'm hanging out in Parlor Pond or Value Village or anything like that. That's not going to be me. I'm not into that type thing. I did go to Value Village last night and I picked up, this one's brand new. Well, you know, it's resealed. It's kind of that weird reseal. Like, we used to do this at EB Games when I worked at EB Games. You'd reseal a used game. So I feel like this game could be used. I'm not 100% sure, or they just got cheap with the seal. But this one is Kids Sports Ice Hockey. I think this one's pretty neat. It looks like it's like just an arcade hockey game. I paid $4.99 for this one, so hopefully the game's in there. I can kind of hear the disc. So like I said, it is, you know, that seal where it's kind of like you put it just in plastic wrap. And so I never really got it. It's made by Bold Games. Never heard of them before. Yeah, you know, why not, right? Add it to the Wii collection. I think it's pretty cool. Finally, guys, I just do want to talk about Lawn Simulator a little bit. You know, I got a code for this to review it. I feel like I am going to do more of an in-depth review of the game. I think that Lawn Simulator was actually a lot of fun. I was actually quite surprised. I enjoyed a lot of it. I played a lot of it this week, just portable. And it really made me realize how fun these simulator games are portable. I was able to just play this game hanging out on the couch because I was watching my sister's dog. I had my dogs there as well. So we really didn't get out too much. We just hung around the house. And when I would be playing with the dogs, once they simmered down, I would just get out my Switch, play some lawn mowing simulator, and it was nice and relaxing. You just play it, you know, you just pick it up and play. You can just put on some music, put on a podcast, whatever. You don't really need to listen to the lawn mowing sounds or anything like that. The graphics are decent. I don't know if it'll pick it up in the video the way I'm looking at it, but the graphics are decent for the Switch. Like, there's no complaints. Just keep in mind, guys, that this game is on PlayStation Plus as well at the moment. So if you are interested in trying Lawnmower Sim and you don't really want to buy it on the Switch, you can get it on PlayStation Plus. I know it was on Xbox Game Pass at one point. That's when I first tried it, and I kind of brushed it off. I was like, oh, I can't get into this. There's too much thinking. I gotta like figure this out. I came right from Pressure Washer Simulator, and that one's really pick up and go. Whereas these ones are more of like, you have to play the tutorial, get used to it, know the controls. You have more of a business, like you're trying to run a business, you know, you're hiring employees, you're doing things like that. But it is fun. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, portable. Even though it's on the PlayStation 5, I played a little bit on the PlayStation 5. I prefer it on the Switch just because it's portable. I can just play it in the living room while we're just watching some easygoing TV or something like that. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. I am going to do a more in-depth video of this game, give you my thoughts on it, maybe do a little bit of a comparison to the PlayStation 5 version, just so you can see that as well. But yeah, I was happy with this game. So that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I know that there wasn't a lot of gaming room stuff just with the way things were going this week, but I'm hoping to get back into that next week. Yeah, so hopefully it was a good episode for you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay tuned. There will be more episodes coming out. Stay tuned also for that Lawn Mowing Sim overview that I'm going to do as well. Got a couple other games as well that I want to take a look at, maybe do a breakdown of. But right now I'm going to focus on the vlogs. And if you do like this, if you have any suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments, guys. Feel free to ask me any questions about the gaming room or anything like that, any of the games I'm playing. I love to chat about those. I'm really into the Halo series right now. Finish that up. If you want to chat about that, I'm itching to chat about that with people, just theories and things like that. So if you do want to talk about that, feel free to leave it in the comments. We can have a little conversation. But for now, guys, have yourselves a good one. Talk to you later.